In dark history, the Sand Creek Massacre, the betrayal that echoes through bones. They raised the white flag. They sang for peace. But what came was a slaughter. The Forgotten Massacre. In 1864, in the high plains of Colorado, over 700 U.S. soldiers surrounded a peaceful Cheyenne and Arapaho village camped along Sand Creek. These native tribes had been promised safety by the U.S. government, even told to fly white flags and the American flag over their camp to avoid conflict. They were unarmed, they trusted the treaty, but what came at dawn was a massacre. What really happened? On November 29, 1864, Colonel John Chivington, a former preacher-turned-soldier, led the attack. "Nits make lice," he told his men. "Kill them all, big and small." What followed was not a battle. It was a slaughter of women, children, and elders. Villagers fled into the dry creek bed, but bullets rained down. Many were mutilated for trophies. On the aftermath, when news spread, even some soldiers who refused to fire spoke out in horror. They described unspeakable acts: scalps taken from toddlers, bodies dismembered. Some soldiers even displayed human remains in saloons back in Denver. But the U.S. government never punished Chivington. He resigned, went free, and said he'd do it again, hidden in history. The Sand Creek Massacre was scrubbed from most textbooks. It wasn't taught in schools. It wasn't on TV, but survivors remembered. Cheyenne oral history still tells of mothers burying babies in the sand to protect them from bullets. Some lived, most didn't, and a ghost in the land. To this day, descendants of Sand Creek return to the site. They say the wind there sounds different, not like other plains, like the land is still crying, and on cold mornings some visitors claim to see shadows of riders that vanish into the mist. It was supposed to be peace. It became a blood-stained betrayal,